As the treasure hunter we announced our plans for world domination using the power of the Chaos Emeralds we stole from the military research facility. Charging the Eclipse cannon is taking too long, so we've got to get the last Chaos Emerald and fast. Where is that box boy?
Welcome back to Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. So, Sonic, Tails, and the others have figured out exactly where Eggman and the others are located. So, while... Oh, bless you.
So sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. No worries. While Sonic and Tails are on their way to find out where Eggman's secret base is located out in the desert, now Rouge is on pursuit of Tails.
I'm gonna follow the president. Well, I'm gonna follow Tails. But who's following Rouge?
It's like, Big comes up in his car. It's like, excuse me, have you seen Froggy?
I don't think I trust Big in a car.
You know what? That's a real shame that they didn't implement a Big the Cat cameo in these. Because I can totally imagine, you know, like, we go past like a blue car or something. Like that one, for instance. And it's like, we can see Big the Cat, you know, just driving one of these cars, kind of like how Murray drives a van in Sly 1. We see Big driving a blue car, like, with his head sticking out, and it's like, you can actually run it over, like, any other car in these levels. So it's like, hey!
They go in the ocean. Oh, hey, I found Froggy, thanks!
I'm trying to find Froggy on the road. It's like,
oh, hey, it's Froggy.
Sorry. Oh.
Rouge, that's a government vehicle.
What? Since when did the government make vehicles in the shape of a dick?
Since always.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's the government.
Alright, you know what? That's a fair point. Alright. I will say, I think this is the only instance, like, I think this is the only driving level. Careful enough, you can actually fall off the stage.
These streets are dangerous.
Yeah, and
yeah, like this is, yeah, that's where it's like, you know, yeah, I know we were talking about this in the Tails level where it's like, you know, yeah, try and get through this level without hitting walls or anything. It's like, you know, the Tails one's pretty reasonable compared to this one. This one, you're in narrow tunnels and shit.
I think we just passed the Sly van.
I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, it's like in segments like this, like, yeah, if you're definitely where you can't collide into any cars or walls or anything, at that point it's like, well, crap, I can't go fast even if I wanted to. I gotta take my time going through this part of the track because I don't want to hit anything.
Yeah.
And on top of that, if you go too fast, like on these little turning segments here, and you end up flying off the hill, you could potentially fly off the track into the ocean. And if you do that, seeing as how there are no checkpoints in these racing levels or whatever, you gotta start from the very beginning.
Okay, bullshit. You were driving on the ground before. How are you flying?
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, granted, in the grand scheme of things, it's like, oh no, they drove off the freaking road, even though you're a flying animal!
My wings got too wet, I can't fly.
So Sly, did you see that car that looked like a dick?
What the? Two-player versus and kart racing is now available!
Finally.
Anyway, welcome to Daytime Pumpkin Hill. I know, seriously. It's like...
Look at the background, too. You can see where they cut it.
Hey, smoking around here. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, seriously, it's like, what is with the reusing the levels?
I don't know.
Well, it's not even just using the levels either, but it's like now you can just really tell where like they cut the wallpaper.
Yeah, it's like they pretty much use the. I mean, it's like, yeah, granted, this is still a completely different level. Otherwise, we're seeing Shadow finding more pieces of the Master Emerald, But freaking yeah, they literally use the exact same JPEG background as Pumpkin Hill, but they changed it. They changed the artwork just a little bit to make it seem like it's in daytime. But yeah, it's like, yeah, say what you will, say that this is freaking Sky Rail or whatever, but it's like, no, it's still pretty much daytime Pumpkin Hill. There's no denying that.
Oh look, that's probably the only time we're ever going to see that move being used.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of upset at myself that I didn't use it right. And by that I mean, usually when you use that move for the first time, you know, after acquiring the light attack from Shadow, if you charge it up, let go of the B button, and just leave it alone for a while, you can see Shadow just looping around the first robot until you mess around with the analog stick, push it forward, and go along the trail of robots like how you're supposed to.
I'll get you eventually.
It's like, there's no time for games. Vanish! Woo!
I'll get you eventually.
just give it a moment. Also, oh fuck, I'm getting really sick. Also, if you're wondering on what's a good level to grind lives, look no further than this level, because there are a lot of them.
There's a lot of lives, a lot of rings.
Yeah, there's a lot of bowls in this game, like a lot of item containers, but more importantly, a lot of item containers. I think out of all the levels, I think this is the one level that you run into the most item boxes. I mean, live boxes, I mean. I could be wrong, but from what I've experienced, I think it's safe to say, yeah, this level contains the most life boxes.
I think this stage is trying to tell me something. It's saying, get a life.
Get a life or get good. Get good and get a life.
Why not both?
Pretty much. Oh, and for the record, those robots that have like the flat tops on them, sadly, you cannot like somersault into them or homing attack them. They are indestructible. The only way you can actually get rid of those robots is if you have them, you know, just roll off the cliff. They're literally like robot bowls in a way.
Can I ride it?
Victory.
No, sadly you cannot. I
Missed
wish you
opportunity.
could. I know. I wish you could ride on them. That would be great. But no. It's like if you try jumping on them and oh yeah, I forgot this happened. This happened.
Help!
I don't know.
Wait, you got stuck in the corner?
I got stuck in the corner of this pillar of sorts.
Help! I'm so hot!
This was
Give me
recorded
water.
way before I even recorded the actual playthrough. I don't remember exactly how that happened, but somehow it did. And that was the first time I ever witnessed that in this level. Like, ever. So it's like, even though I wasn't already recording the footage for the initial playthrough and such, I'm like, okay, forget this. I have got to record this. I will never be able to pull this off ever again.
Doctor, do you have a water bottle?
My quill's all burned up. I can't feel my head.
Oh man, look at Tails flying towards that JPEG. He's gonna crash.
Meanwhile, in the desert, it's like, wow, seriously, who would have thought that Desert Hill and, Desert Hill? Oh god, that's a new level name.
Is everything just named Hill?
God damn it. Desert Hill, Pumpkin Hill, City Hill,
Green Hill.
Space Hill.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Sonic game. So their asses into Silent Hill.
God, I just want to see Sonic's like expression when he first meets Pyramid Head.
You another one of Eggman's robots?
Run. Fucking run.
Well, I'm good at that, that's for sure.
You're the weirdest looking Eggman robot I've ever seen. And I've seen some weird robots in my day.
Oh, look at you getting them sick combos.
Well,
and there he is.
Oh yeah. It's like, big.
Big! The construction's not done yet. That's not safe. Well, neither is Froggy, and I'm going to save him.
Big, you already tried fishing for Froggy in the quicksand previously. What makes you think you could do the same thing again here?
I have faith. I have the power of God and anime on my side, Tails. What do you have?
I have technology.
Oh, you're a Scientologist, you fucking loser.
No! Oh, come on. Tails has seen aliens before. Do you not remember Sonic Colors?
That doesn't happen yet in this timeline.
No,
yeah,
not yet.
Yeah,
Not
basically,
yet.
yeah, so you're a Scientologist, Tails, admit it.
Right. But yeah,
I bet you think evolution is a commandment.
Big, when did you become this smart?
I watched Dr. Stone.
I like Raiju. I relate to him.
Sit down, Froggy. I'm gonna teach you advanced calculus.
I don't think I want to learn advanced calculus from you.
What's 2 + 1? God damn it. Oh, Big, never change.
By the way, nice callbacks with the coconuts and the Orbots. So nice to know he's not over the badnik phase.
Yeah, yeah, really. Yeah, this is the only. Yeah, this is like Okay, in regards to the coconut robots, this is the only instance where we see coconuts make his return. The Orbots, on the other hand, we see him appear in the next Knuckles level, as a matter of fact.
Oh God, Tails got a skunk.
Oh, ew! My mech is gonna be smelling like skunk for weeks.
Oh God, you scared Froggy away with your stank.
Actually, oh God, here we are talking about like a reoccurring robots like the Orbot and like coconuts at this level. I can't believe we completely forgot to mention the fact that oh God, that a one robot from Sonic Adventure made his return for A quarters. It's like what was his robot name again? Like E102?
Yeah.
E102 Gamma? Okay. I just would involve the letter
guys,
E and some
Eggman
numbers.
reuses assets too.
Yeah, it's like, I remember that his name started with an E and ended with some numbers. You know, speaking of Sonic Adventure, before we started recording this, guys, for you folks at home, I saw a tweet from this user, Bulbasaur, and he showed two images of like with Sonic. One with a supposed I guess some fan made Sonic Adventure remake cover art, and then another standard picture of like a pre-rendered Sonic, and it's set and the question was on the tweet, would you rather have Sonic go the remake route and work up from there, or have something entirely new / fresh for the next Sonic game? So I say to that, I don't know about you guys, but I don't know. Considering how the last new fresh game that came out of Sonic was a subpar Sonic game at best, I don't know. Something tells me, making a new fresh Sonic game to add to the lineup probably won't be the best option at this point. I'm thinking jump on the bandwagon and go ahead and remake Sonic Adventure, at least.
I mean, I could see that too, but I also feel like at the same time, it's like they could make a new Sonic game. They just, they just need to have a bigger focus on what exactly they need, because it's like the reason why Sonic Forces didn't do all that well is because they didn't have much focus on what they actually wanted to do for the game. It's like, okay, yeah, we got these modern levels for Sonic that are like really short. Then, oh, we have these more experimental platform like stages for the OC character. Then we just have these rather mundane 2D side scroller parts with classic Sonic, all while trying to tell this really serious, complex story without really establishing any rules of what we were trying to go for. So if they were to at least have a greater focus on what they wanted for a Sonic game, they could pull it off.
I still never got around to playing Forces.
You don't need to.
Okay.
You don't need
to. Is it really that bad? Like, I mean, I've heard less than stellar things. Like, I haven't heard it. No one's really complaining about it from what I've seen. I haven't seen anyone making the claim like, oh my god, this is the worst one ever. Like, you haven't hit Sonic 06 status. But, so it's like, I haven't heard that from Forces, but I haven't heard many stellar things about it either. So it's like, I'm not quite sure how to take that.
Okay, well, it's like, honestly, the worst part about it is the story. Everything else is just meh.
I mean, I would say like the entirety of the game, story, gameplay, everything about it, it is nothing but meh. Like, it's not a horrible game, but it's not the greatest game either. It's stuck in like its own little limbo in a way of being a good and a bad game. It's like either it's literally a hit or a miss in this case. Like that's just how Sonic Forces was handled.
So would you say that would be comparable? Like, would you say maybe towards like how people feel about like Sonic Heroes or Shadow the Hedgehog?
Oh man, okay. Obviously, all right, okay. All right, comparing, all right, if I were to compare Shadow the Hedgehog to I would certainly say Sonic Forces is definitely a much better game than Shadow the Hedgehog. As much of a guilty pleasure as Shadow the Hedgehog is, I will give credit to where credit is due. Sonic Forces seem more enjoyable than Shadow the Hedgehog. Sonic Heroes, on the other hand, now that's a tricky one. Because, Sonic Heroes is obviously, like, it has its issues with the controls at some points. Like games like Sonic Adventure 2, they handle the controls like much better, but there are times where, you don't get that same feeling with Sonic Heroes. But at the same time, though, it's like, say what you will about the repeated levels and such between all four teams or whatever. I don't know. Honestly, I think I would give it to Sonic Heroes compared to Sonic Forces, because it's like, Sonic Heroes had more of a in a way, had a more fleshed out story compared to Sonic Forces. Sonic Forces, it felt like there wasn't too much thought into it. Like, I mean, it had an interesting concept or whatever. Like, don't get me wrong, the concept was great, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like they could have done much more with the story of Sonic Forces, yet they didn't. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. I just know for me, it's like Sonic Force's story gets worse the more I think about it.
Man. But I mean, it's like, rest assured, Danny, like, if you don't have the time to play Sonic Forces like anytime soon, that's fine. Because, I mean, don't quote me on this or anything, but I mean, of course, I plan on bringing the game to the channel at some point, but I've been contemplating about bringing that game to the channel much sooner than expected, but only time will tell. I'm still not entirely certain on that decision just yet. But again, we'll open up that can of worms whenever we get to it. But yeah. In the meantime, though, Tails has successfully found the entrance to Eggman's secret base. So now that we have found said entrance, it's up to Sonic and the others to do a little bit of platforming and digging around to get at Eggman himself. So tune in next time when we do just that.